So there, we're going to do 3 TC, Ezili, Icicle Impale, and Flying Fortress. Just standard chimps, and yeah. So we're going to start with an ice start. And we're going to basically go straight into Ezili. And it's kind of boring till then, so we'll come back when I place Ezili. So round 9, we can place Ezili. I'm just going to place her basically right here.
I was made for this!
Getting her down on round 9 is not super important, because she won't be level 8 by round 40, and that's the... that's probably the hardest round, is round 40 in this challenge.
The power of the cosmos!
So...
There is yet more!
Get the plane. We're going to place the plane right here and put him on figure 8 for the time being and get bombs first, just so he can help with the ice. And then we're going to get this guy up to permafrost, larger radius. Refreeze, get the cool classes. Level 17 Heartstopper,
no
so
more.
just
Power of the cosmos.
Doesn't regrow on you. That time it looked like it was not that big a deal. We're gonna get Cold Snap now. We don't need to get spy plane yet, so just get sharper darts. Center path, but we'll get back on the figure 8 for the time being. And we're going to save up for Never Miss.
There is yet more.
$25 when the purples come in.
They grow no more.
Hit Heartstopper so she can just pop them all. We don't have any issues. Those are the only 2 times you're going to use Heartstopper, because you'll have Spectre by 76. We'll just shred it, and Spectre by 76. And you'll have Flying Fortress by 90, so it just kind of doesn't matter. So we're going to get Never Miss. Okay.
The power of the
Just get
cosmos.
Spy Plane right now, so we have it. We're going to get Crowd Cannon and Icicles by round 40. It's just pretty free sailing to round 40, so we'll see you then. Okay, so we're back on round 40. Now we don't have enough to buy Ezili, not like we would want to anyway, because we're barely going to get Flying Fortress by 90 anyway. But level 8 will make the Moabs free, so that's the difference between 40 and 50. 40, we kind of have to get lucky with the ace, so we're going to centered path, like right here, and start.
Even these small ones can harm us.
And then go back to figure infinite, figure 8, and hopefully get a couple bombs on the Moab here. Doesn't look like we have it here. And kind of lucky if we get it up. There we go. Now we're going to put center path down here. And it's just free play to whatever. 49, if the regrow rainbows kind of escape the icicles, you can hard stopper that to prevent a regrow farm because you won't have Spectre yet, but it's like even here, like there's a bunch of regrow rainbows and they just will die. Ezili will be level 8 by round 50, so the Moabs from now on are, she's just going to plow them through with her level 8 attack damage. And, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty clean sailing to Spectre. I'll come back when I have Spectre. Just coming back at the end of 49 just to... because it has the regrow rainbows, and if any get past the icicles,
even these small ones can harm us.
Just do it, and you can
Back
see
into Stardust.
we haven't upgraded anything other than Ezili's
Where
now level 8.
I?
That extra damage to Moabs just burns through just the Moab layer. So, and now round 51, we're gonna have Spectre, and so. Yeah, now we just let it play basically until we have Flying Fortress, and you can move this back down over here now. So see you back when we have Flying Fortress.
Stardust.
Well, we're back. We almost have Flying Fortress. It's been just a bore from round 50 to now. Now we have Flying Fortress. And we're gonna center
Beware
path
the DDTs.
more up here. And this is
Even these small ones can harm us.
this is gonna be a bore until like 120.
Focus your energies.
We're not going to spend any money on
Yes.
Ezili because we don't need to, because the Flying Fortress could take out the bat on its own.
Beware the DDTs.
So. Yeah. And I'll probably see you back on whatever round we get Icicle and Pale. Well, we can get it on 97.
Focus your energies.
Okay. And we're going to leave him on first. I think maybe on
Back into Stardust.
on strong, but not needed.
Beware the DDTs. From a distance, even these look small.
First gets the DDTs when they rush out. See, we don't even need to Ezili Hex. The Flying Fortress will take down this bad. Probably see around
Power of the cosmos. Even these small ones can
around
harm
120.
us.
Just been a bore since then. 119. So we
From
get
a distance, even these look small.
3 bads. We're gonna wait till Ezili starts attacking.
This shall be unmade.
Attacks the first one, it'll jump to the second one. It won't.
Back into Stardust.
Oh, I guess this time I waited long enough to have it pop, but we won't be able to. Well, I guess we can hex this one as well.
Unmade.
So from here, when do we hex? So we hex when we see a
into Stardust.
Huge rush of DDTs and or Fortified ZOMGs groups. Another advantage that Ezili has on this is her level 9 strips the Fortified off the Super Ceramics. So that really decreases the RBE equivalent to the late game, because, you know, Super Ceramics
into Stardust
are a huge chunk of the damage or of the thing. So like right here,
this shall be unmade.
We're gonna hex this and
back into Stardust.
It should be up in time for the next time we see a group of DDTs. We see one Fortified, it's no big deal.
Back into Stardust.
We see like 7, we start to panic.
This shall be unmade.
You kind of want to stall out the round right here, so it's come back for the next round just in case.
Back into Stardust. Back into Stardust.
So 126 is a bunch of DDTs. We're gonna hit the hex to clean them out so we don't get the Impale overrun with DDTs.
Into Stardust.
So 128.
This shall be unmade.
We're gonna hex again to clean out that rush of DDTs. So again, we see a huge chunk of Fortified.
Back this shall be Stardust. Unmade.
We're gonna hex. And hopefully it takes a long time, and like this, and hex is already back up, so.
Back into Stardust.
So 131, we see a bunch of Fortified ZOMGs.
This shall be unmade. Back into Stardust.
We're gonna hex to take out a few of them. Hopefully we took out enough we don't get overwhelmed with the Impale. Looks good.
Back into Stardust.
Okay.
This shall be unmade.
Fortified ZOMGs, we're going to hex to hopefully take out at least 2 of them, maybe 3. And got 3 left over.
Back into Stardust. This shall be unmade.
The hex right here, hopefully take out at least 2, if not more, of the Fortifieds. See, Hex is already back up, so looks like it did its job.
Back into Stardust. Back into
This shall
Stardust.
be unmade.
So we waited for the DDTs to go to put the Hex on the ZOMGs, and hopefully we'll take out 2 or 3. It looks like only 2. Kind of scary with all that
Back
super ceramic
into Stardust.
junk. 136. Try and not use Hex on 136 is basically all I have to say. Should be pretty easy. 137, we're going to see a bunch of Fortified ZOMGs.
Back into Stardust.
Or is it just layered?
This shall be unmade.
Oops, I didn't... Yeah, we just had too many stacked ZOMGs.
Careful. This journey must not end.
Okay.
Focus your energy. Even these small ones
Back
can harm us. Into Stardust.
So we clean out this group. We're
This
gonna
shall
Hex
be unmade.
and clean out some of them.
Beware. The
Okay,
DDTs.
we're just gonna spam Hex.
This shall
Back
be
for
into
138.
Stardust.
And hopefully it jumps enough. Nope. Nope,
Careful.
didn't quite.
This journey must not Beware. The DDTs. Back into Stardust.
Gonna wait.
This shall be unmade.
Hopefully get more jumps this time. Yep.
Even these small ones can
139
harm us.
is
Back
completely
into
free.
Stardust.
Like, no abilities or anything. And...
From a
140.
distance,
This
even
shall
these look
be
small.
unmade.
This is why Ezili's so good at this, because
Back into
140 is
Stardust.
the hardest round if you don't have Ezili, and 140 is completely free with her.
This shall be unmade.
You can just use your ability on both the bats, and it takes care of it. 17.5 million again. So 147,000 to spare, which is, I'm sure is not a record by any means, but you know. Anyway, so Impale 1.3 million,
Yes.
Ezili 4 million. Again, why it has so much less than what it should is because Ezili is stripping off the fortified of the ceramics in the late, well, after level 9, so in the late game in free play. So thus we can share, and there we go. So hopefully this was a fun challenge to see. Thank you and goodbye.